Hello, guys. How the hell are ya? This is me reading stuff. I'm Robin, or Robbie, whichever you prefer. I get called both equally. Thanks for your kind messages this week about the 1-year anniversary of this podcast. Very sweet. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your smiley faces. Thank you for your tornado emojis. Thank you for your even-keeledness. Thank you for knowing the difference. Thank you for space. Thank you for allowing me to make no sense right now. It's fun for me. You're fun. We're all fun together, aren't we? We have fun together here. We're a good team, all of us. Today, we're going to do something a little different. But before I do so, I'd like to remind you that I have read writers like Walt Whitman, Dickinson, Ginsberg, E.E. Cummings, Rilke. The list goes on and on. But a lot of my life as a visual artist who sits and draws for 12 plus hours every single day is taken up with various popular TV show marathons. And I'd like to nod to that part of my daily life here today. So, yeah, as I draw, I almost always have the TV on. I may have mentioned that. So if I talk about, I've been watching whatever, Catfish, I've been watching whatever, it's while I draw. I don't often sit and watch TV without doing something. Not that I have any problem with that. Trust me. I'm a huge TV fan. It's one of my best friends. Honestly, I always said as a kid, TV is my best friend. That's why that one scene from Freaks and Geeks with Bill sitting there watching TV, eating his TV dinner is so touching to me, or whatever the hell he was eating, sandwich? Anyway, so some of the TV shows, like the go-tos, are Beverly Hills 90210, which I talk about a lot. Unsolved Mysteries is a favorite. Forensic Files, Dawson's Creek, The L Word, Gilmore Girls. A show I revisited recently, though, is MTV's The Hills. Now, I am not saying any of these shows that I watch constantly are masterpieces, but what I'm saying is I love them, and I love watching them, these ones in particular, because they keep me drawing. So they're really a tool I have in my studio. And FYI, if any young artists are listening, you gotta make work that fits with your lifestyle. If you don't do that, you're never gonna finish and you're never gonna get it done. So if you like being outdoors, you gotta go outdoors. If you like being indoors, figure out a way to stay inside and make the work. You cannot oppose your personality while you make your work, in my opinion. I just don't think it works. Not everyone is on my side with this, but I'm right. Okay, so anyway, The Hills is a reality show from 2006 about young, hot people launching their fashion and various party careers in Hollywood. Honestly, it's one of the most boring shows you'll ever watch until a young man named Spencer Pratt arrives on the scene. He's immediately painted as the villain of the show, along with his gorgeous girlfriend, Heidi. She's a good girl from a small town in Colorado, turned plastic surgery loving fashionista. And they, oh God, I'm going to sneeze. Wow. Sorry about that. They kind of rock the boat, making things exciting is what they, I guess, they do bad things to other people. For a while there's a strange time period when they become obsessed with the spiritual powers of crystals. I'm currently still living with the obsession of knowing that crystals have spiritual powers. So this was the one time I related to something on The Hills. But anyway, Spencer helped launch a music career for Heidi. And I'm going to read you the lyrics from the title track of her album, Superficial. And I gotta say, as a fan of pop music, this album is legit banging. And this song, Superficial, is my favorite track. Not because I condone any of the concepts brought forth in the lyrics you're about to enjoy, but because it's a fun track to listen to. I'm going to put a link in the description of the podcast for you to download this song or listen to it on Apple Music. If you like pop music, this is very Britney Spears in the aughts, it's that feeling. So I think you're going to love it. She should have had a bigger career in music. I don't know how that didn't happen. Also, the cool thing about Spencer Pratt is I follow him on all social media. He's a poetry expert. He knows real poetry, and he took a bunch of poetry courses when he was in college, and he would always post the poems he loved. So, and then he has a best friend, Charlie, who's on season 6 of The Hills, who is a absurdist poet and lives in Venice as a surfer, and I'm really interested in looking at his poetry. So this is actually not so absurd that I'm reading Heidi Montag lyrics, because there's some poetry connections here on The Hills. Let's do this. Heidi Montag, Superficial. Hopping out the Maserati, all I see is paparazzi. Snapping pictures for the front cover of a magazine. So I pose in everything I wear. Love to make the people stare. Always center of attention. Looking so bootylicious. And I don't care that I keep pissing people off. I'ma let them talk. I don't give a damn what they say. It isn't fair that I wear diamonds for breakfast. And I know this isn't helping. I'm addicted to the glitz and glamour. Maybe I need Betty Ford. A rehab for my shopping habit. If I see it, gotta have it. 'Cause daddy never says no. Mama gets what she wants. I like to keep it new, like I'm supposed to, yeah. And I don't care that I keep pissing people off. I'ma let them talk. I don't give a damn what they say. It isn't fair that I wear diamonds for breakfast. And I know this isn't helping. It ain't that easy. It ain't that hard. It ain't that easy, but it ain't so hard. They say I'm superficial. Some call me a bitch. They just mad because I'm sexy, famous, and I'm rich. I rock the latest fashions, and I set the latest trends. Girls say I'm conceited because they really want to be me. So say I'm superficial because I got money. They say I'm superficial, but they really don't know me. They say I'm superficial because I got money. They say I'm superficial, but they really don't know me. All right, you guys, download Heidi Montag's song, Superficial. The entire album is great. Follow Spencer Pratt on social media. You won't regret it. You know who I love other than Spencer and Heidi? Lee, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. Who's Lee? Let me tell you. Why do I love Lee? Because Lee wrote me a really great iTunes review. It had been months since anyone wrote me an iTunes review. Mad respect for all of you listening, no matter if you write me a review or not, truly. But Lee came in and made me feel good by saying that they liked my sincerity, and that made me so happy. So thank you so much, Lee. I predict something big for you in the near future, so get ready for that. I am psychic. And to all of you, I want you to be good to yourselves. I want you to be good to others. To all the people who have said, I can't do this anymore, to something bad, something that's not working in their lives, I commend you. But keep forgiving others, keep forgiving yourself, keep dying, keep writing it down. That's a C.K. Williams line. I'm Robin O'Neill. I love all of you, and I am out of here.